Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Our mission at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos and we teach you how to fix your car for free. Let's go ahead and start on it now. So if you guys have TPMS light, what can cause that? Multiple things, and we're going to cover quite a few things, the most popular ones we see at the shop. But the first thing, you want to check a fuse, guys. That fuse is actually for the tire pressure monitor system and also known as the RF hub, guys. So what do we need to check? We need to come and open the trunk. In the trunk, guys, you need to lift the carpet liner up. Underneath we have the spare tire right here, that's a car battery. Behind it you have a fuse box. Okay, that's a closer look of that same fuse box. You need to press the tabs together, pull the cover up, and you're going to find that layout here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So guys, here what we need to check, one fuse now, we need to check for the tire pressure monitor system where that fuse is located. If you come in that row of fuses right here, we can zoom in a little bit. That missing fuse is 22, even if it's missing you count that spot, 23, 24, 25. This fuse right here, you will guys need to check, very important fuse. Now, other things that we see quite often that can cause tire pressure monitor system not to work, guys. Okay, let's turn our system on. You see right here, okay, that's, guys, tire pressure monitor sensor right here, and that tire pressure monitor sensor, guys, often can go bad. How? Okay, that sensor right here, you see it has a battery inside. When it gets old, that battery, especially being exposed to cold temperatures, it can start failing after many years. Another thing, if you had a tire replacement recently, you put new tires, it's very likely they actually broke that thing with the tire machine. How to know if you have a bad tire pressure monitor sensor? It's pretty simple. We'll explain how to do that in a second. So guys, now that thing is super easy to test your sensors. Check this thing out. I'm going to show you how. We're going to go ahead, okay, and let me, okay, find the angle like that. We're going to select TPMS, we're going to select Dodge, we select our Challenger, you select your ear, and all you have to do, you can scan all sensors or scan single sensors. You go one by one. I want to show you. We trigger the sensor, we're going to click, okay, that button. It's going to communicate and it tells us if the sensor is good or bad. And in that case, check this thing out. We have, that's the sensor ID number. You're going to need that to program it if you want to. 16.2 psi, 25 Celsius, and voltage okay. If it tells you voltage low, that can be causing the light to be on, or if it doesn't communicate with the sensor, it's a bad sensor, guys. Okay, that's what could be causing your TPMS light to be on your Dodge Challenger. So another thing, guys, that we see quite often, okay, if it's not a sensor, if it's not a fuse, it could be bad tire pressure monitor module. Now, it's a little bitty device that reads all the sensors and sends the information to the car computer practically, guys. If you want to see how to replace it, where it's located, we'll have videos on our YouTube channel all about that. So guys, this Dodge Challenger has all kinds of different fuses and relays. Those could be really hard to find if you're in the middle of nowhere. We'll guys put a link in the description of the video below where you can get some spare ones, put in the glove box, because one time we needed a spare, we couldn't find one and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful and we were able to save you money. We guys have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out. We have videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.